Hey guys, welcome to Protein Treats. I'm Melanie Wildman. I'm the founder of Nutracelle, and I am here to make unhealthy food super healthy to help you lose weight with the food you love. Now today we are making protein balls, and not just any kind of protein balls. We are making pumpkin spice protein balls. These are so good. No need to go to Starbucks to get your pumpkin spice. You can get it here, high in protein, and have it for a snack whenever you want. I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these together, so stick around. Okay, in order to make these super delicious, decadent, and filling protein balls, you are going to need 2 tablespoons of some sort of granular sweetener, a substitute for sugar. I'm using a granular stevia, but you could use any other kind, a Swerve or Splenda or whatever it is that you have on hand. And I've got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and I have about a teaspoon of pumpkin spice mix. Now, if you don't have pumpkin spice mix, no need to worry, just add a little more cinnamon, add some nutmeg, some cloves, and a touch of ginger, and voila, you have homemade pumpkin pie spice mix. So we've got that. Then we've got some hemp hearts. Now these are optional. These hemp hearts are from Manitoba, Canada, and they are organic and super delicious. And they are a great substitute for nuts. Now, if you live in a house where no one has a nut allergy, then you could go ahead and you could use really ground almonds, or you could use walnuts. Pecans would be really delicious, but we have 2 nut allergies in our household, so we're actually using these delicious hemp hearts. I've also got some real vanilla extract here. I have about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I have 2 tablespoons, a little bit heaping, I would say, 2 heaping tablespoons of coconut flour. And coconut flour is such a miracle ingredient to use in your cooking. Super high in fiber, makes you feel full, has a really wonderful flavor to it, and mixes really, really well. And I've got some pumpkin puree here. Now be really careful when you're in the store. A lot of pumpkin puree will actually have sugar and added spices to it. So you want to make sure that it's nothing but pumpkin puree, no added sugars, no added spices. And then our superfood ingredient here, of course, is our Nutracelle Nutriline. The reason why is because it has 10 grams of prebiotic fiber. And so it's made with 100% whey protein, and that is why it helps you feel full for hours and hours. Plus, it's perfect for cooking with. It's actually that combination of the whey protein and the fiber that gives it that consistency where you can use it to replace flour and sugar in most of your recipes. So now I'm going to show you just how fast and easy it is to make these protein balls. You don't have to go to the store and spend a bunch of money for a bunch of stuff that's full of chemicals and things that aren't good for you, that interrupt your sleep, make you gain weight. When 3-4 ingredients, you pop these together and you have got super healthy, super yummy food that can help you lose weight. So I'm just putting all of my ingredients right in here. There's no particular order you have to worry about when you're making these protein balls. You just have to get them all in there. So now I've got all my super ingredients in here. Look how beautiful these all look together, actually. They are super healthy for you. All sorts of superfoods in here. You've got tons of antioxidant power, tons of fiber, and all of the kind of goodness that you need to repair your gut flora so your body can start to heal from the inside out. So when you start to make your protein balls, one thing that you're going to notice is you're going to get a little concerned that it's too dry. And this is the important trick, is it's probably not too dry. You got to use some elbow grease, and you got to just keep mixing it for another minute longer than you think. And what you're going to see is it goes from being the consistency, really of a powder. You'll see that the liquid from your puree starts to really work its way through that protein and fiber, and it starts to get that consistency a little bit like Play-Doh. And that's what you're going for. So don't add water until you know for sure if you need it. But the thing is, when you're using coconut flour, is some coconut flour is actually more absorbent than others. So you're really gonna wanna make sure that you add a little bit of extra water if you need it, and then if it's too wet, go ahead and add some extra vanilla Nutriline, and you're gonna have perfect protein balls every time. So look at this. These mix up just so perfect and easy. How fast was that, you guys? I'm gonna put these on here. I'm gonna let them chill for a few minutes and then we will taste test them and see how they turn out. Okay, so then you're just gonna roll these just like this between your hand and then set them on here. You are gonna wanna put these in the fridge for about half an hour. If you find they're a little bit moist or a little bit sticky, just put them in the fridge. You'll find that they harden up really well, or you can always add a little more of your vanilla Nutracelle. That's sort of the trick when you're making your own protein bars. Super important, or your own protein balls. Super important to remember this. Sometimes they're gonna be a little wet, sometimes they're gonna be a little bit dry. If they're too dry, add a touch of water. Don't add very much, maybe a teaspoon of water at a time until you get the right consistency. And if they're a little bit wet, go ahead and add more Nutracelle. And that's it, that's the secret to making your protein bars. So let's taste test these and see how they turned out. It's like pumpkin pie, you guys. These actually taste like my mom's pumpkin pie. And what I love about the hemp hearts in it, you guys are gonna die when you try these. With the hemp hearts, it's like the crust on pumpkin pie. If you love pumpkin pie, if you love pumpkin lattes from, you know, Starbucks or wherever that are full of calories, you are gonna love these. What a great treat they are. All right, make sure you subscribe and comment below. Tell me what you want me to make healthy for you guys. I've managed to lose 100 pounds after having weight loss surgery, and I've kept it off for almost 10 years. Why? Because I cheat with the food I love. So I'm gonna help you guys do that, and I will see you back here next week for another awesome episode of Protein Treats. Thanks, guys.